almost any price they tell you in a market is open for negotiation. And I've heard stories of people haggling prices all the way from 50 shekels down to 5.
Huh? It's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
Yo my beautiful people, it's your boy Shay, the one and only, and today guys we are back again. Today guys we are going to be reacting to 11 things not to do in Israel. Must see before you go. So if you're planning to go to Israel, they say these are the things you must not do. And you guys know that I'm considering going to Israel, so without saying too much guys, I'm gonna jump on this right away. Let's check it out. But before we start, smash like, subscribe. You know this one's gonna be fun. Let's do it. Well, that's the Al-Aqsa, right? In Jerusalem.
Israel is one of the most fascinating countries in the world, both geographically and culturally. The birthplace of 5 major religions, including Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. It's become a major travel destination, not just for religious tourism, but for anyone who wants more context behind the belief systems of billions of people in the world today. Now, because of the complex cultural situation, there's going to be some things you want to look out for while you're traveling there.
Yeah.
Here are 11 things not to do in Israel.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Number 1. Don't be afraid to haggle.
Okay.
Now, this is especially true in the old city of Jerusalem, where vendors will target tourists with exuberantly high prices, knowing that they might pay them.
Wait, you guys do that in Israel as well? No way. I thought it was just an African thing.
So that being said, almost any price they tell you in a market is open for negotiation. And I've heard stories of people haggling prices all the way from 50 shekels down to 5.
Huh?
So keep that in mind if you want to buy anything there.
50 shekels down to 5. No way.
Number 2. Don't be afraid of soldiers. Israel requires mandatory military service over the age of 18 from both men and women. The conscription lasts just under 3 years for men and 2 years for women, which is largely due to the animosity towards Israel from surrounding states, and from the numerous wars fought against it in the mid-1960s to 1970s. Now, because of those two factors, and isolated attacks being carried out even today, you will see soldiers almost everywhere in Israel, especially in Jerusalem.
Understandable.
Though there is a precautionary measure, and to make you feel safer. So you should by no means be afraid of them. And a lot of them will take pictures of you if you ask nicely.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thanks for that.
Number 3. Don't dress inappropriately. Now, this is mostly for the religious sites that you'll visit while in Jerusalem. And these sites will dictate that men and women dress modestly, covering their knees and shoulders. In some
Wait, even men need to cover their knees and shoulders? Men too need to cover knees and shoulders?
dictate that men and women dress modestly, covering their knees and shoulders. In some cases, you could be asked to wear a yarmulke, which will be provided for you, and women may be offered a shawl if their outfit isn't up to code.
Oh, look at the black brothers. Look at the black brothers there as well. Okay.
Number 4. Don't talk politics. Now, it's going to seem like I'm contradicting myself because I fully support you having a political conversation with someone in Israel. But what I can't stress enough is that the conversation should be about you learning from their perspective. Because the worst thing you could do, especially as an American, is to tell them what you think they should do or what you think should happen.
Fair enough.
It just doesn't make any sense. You're there solely to learn about their point of view, and nothing else.
Okay. I mean,
Number 5.
fair enough.
Don't get scammed. Now, I usually don't recommend tour guides when traveling, because I think there's something to be said about finding your own path and making your own mistakes, because of how overwhelming the history can be.
I mean, I don't think I want to find my own path when I go to Israel. I mean, with everything that's going on there, finding my path is out of it. I need a tour guide. I definitely need a tour guide. Okay.
Finding your own path and making your own mistakes because of how overwhelming the history can be. You'll get more mileage out of the trip if you choose to go with a guide. And tour guides in Israel actually have to go to school for at least 2 years to get their license. So you should always set one up beforehand.
Really?
Never go with someone who approaches you on the street offering to guide you. And you get the benefit of being able to interact more with locals.
Look underneath.
What's that? What was she doing, like pulling his shirt up? Like, what does that mean?
Number 6. Always tip. Tipping in Israel is very similar to tipping in the United States, with waitstaff being paid a lower salary, with the expectation that they make that money back in tips. So that being said, whenever you eat out in Israel, always make sure you tip at least 10%, with 15 being an average and 20 if it was outstanding service.
Okay, okay. Oh, everyone is standing still on the roads as well, like traffic has come to a full stop. Is it the Independence Day something? Or is it Remembrance Day?
Number 7. Memorial Days. These are special remembrance days in Israel, where people set aside 24 hours to remember fallen soldiers and victims of terrorism. The days are called Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaTzmaut.
Yom HaTzmaut. Yeah, Yom HaTzmaut.
And while the date changes slightly year to year, it's usually set in April. Most notably, there'll be 2 sirens, one at 8 p.m. and the next at 11 a.m. the next morning. When you hear these sirens, it's very important that you stop whatever you're doing and you just stand in silence. You'll see the entire country will do the same. It's for them to commemorate the people that made it possible for us to be there today.
Wow. Wow. That was very deep. That is very deep. They are so rich in culture. They remember their ancestors. They remember way back into even 3,000 years ago. Like the way they revere them, the way they value their fallen. That's something that I believe that every country should do. You need to value the fallen, those that stood for you to survive today. Very important. What's going on here? Hello. This looks fun.
Number 8. Don't use Uber. Now this is an easy one because Uber actually doesn't exist in Israel. Instead they use an app called Get Taxi. And this will always be the cheapest and the safest way to get around Israel.
Get Taxi. Ah, look at the lamps.
Number 9. Stay on the path. Now this is especially true once you start to get outside of the big cities. And that's because with so many wars having been fought in Israel, there's still various minefields that haven't been cleared.
No way. Really? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. You see why I said I shouldn't get lost on my own? You see why?
And even today, there's stories of tourists, soldiers, civilians accidentally wandering where they shouldn't and getting into trouble, or even dying. Now, for the most part, you won't encounter this, but on the off chance that you do start to explore, make sure you stay on a signed path.
Either these people were really small or that's not a doorway.
Number 10. Respect their religion. Now because Israel is such a religious place, you'll encounter a number of Orthodox peoples while you're there, and it's important to respect their traditions. For instance, Orthodox Jews aren't allowed to touch people of the opposite sex. So this means that if they switch seats with someone or move away from you, it's not because they're being rude, it's because of their beliefs.
Oh. Okay.
Number 11. Do your own research. Now, I highly recommend that you do as much independent research as possible to hopefully paint the clearest picture about what this place is about. That means looking at Israel from both an Israeli perspective and a Palestinian perspective, and gathering as much information from both as you can. It'll make your trip more meaningful, and the takeaway greater.
I mean, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I was expecting him to talk about something related to Jesus Christ. I was expecting him to talk about the Shabbat as well, but he didn't. So I guess he probably has a part 2 to this. But yeah, very interesting things. Very interesting things. Before I go anywhere, I always research. Research is very, very important for you to feel safe, for you to, you know, feel a bit knowledgeable, you know, just know the basics before you go anywhere else so you're not too surprised, all right? But yeah, looking at this video, Israel looks like a very normal place. Like, come on, like, forget what you hear on the media. It's a very normal place. I mean, apart from the missiles that have been shot in by their enemies and also the random attacks and, you know, the conflict in that area, you know, it's a bit unstable. Apart from those, I mean, it looks very normal, like every normal touristy place to visit. But the thing about them is that they are so rich in history, so rich in culture. I think they're one of the most religious countries ever on earth. Anyway, it's gonna be fun visiting. I'm definitely looking forward to going one day. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'm definitely looking forward to going. Anyway, guys, it's me, your boy. I hope you enjoyed this video like I did. I hope you guys learned like I did. And guys, never be too quick to judge. Before you judge, do your research, and if possible, visit these places to get your own first-hand knowledge. And hopefully I'm going to do that as well, to get my own first-hand knowledge, then I can make more educated videos about Israel and about all the other countries that I talk about. All right, guys, thank you for this. I'm going to catch you in the next video. It's your boy. Peace.
Oh, I love you more than words can say. You are me. Oh, you are the light that shines in my way. You are me. Oh.